Starting with news just coming in, top BCCI sources tell your channel that N Srinivasan's position is untenable as voices of dissent grow within the Indian Cricket Board. Former BCCI Treasurer Kishore Rungta joins us with on the phone. Good evening, Mr. Rungta. Your reaction to what's happened in court. The names have been disclosed. More importantly, the comment coming from the Supreme Court that the misdemeanors should be made public.
Yeah, they are absolutely correct. It should be made public. In fact, it ought to have been made public long time ago. Lot of efforts have gone in order to put these names under the carpet, beginning with Mr. Srinivasan himself appointing a committee which exonerated him completely. And ever since then, the matter has just dragged on. A corruption of this level, and particularly in a sports body, should have come out much earlier than what it really is. And I do hope that as on today, the Supreme Court has merely said that they have been probed. They have still not been pronounced as guilty. I wish and hope that they are pronounced guilty as quickly as possible, because more or less it is certain that Mayapan's name is bound to appear. If Mayapan's name is appeared, I cannot see as to how Mr. Srinivasan can escape the responsibility.
Not just that. Mr. Rungta, do you also believe that when players who are involved in betting or fixing are severely punished, they are banned from the game, shouldn't similar action be also taken on administrators and officials and team owners?
It should be done more strictly than what it is to be done on the players, because players comparatively are much younger in age, though they don't require any sympathy. And I will go back to what the same board did in the case of Azharuddin and Ajay Jadeja. They did not flinch an eyelid, and I was a part of that at that time, and took a very conscious decision to ban them in case of Azhar for life and in case of Jadeja for 5 years. These are the examples you have got to be setting in the public life if you are working in the public life, be it the administrator or the cricketer. Having said that, I would say that the penalty on the administrator should be much, much larger than that on a cricketer, because he is the one who is supposed to discipline the cricketer. He is the one who is in the government. He is the one who is administrating the whole thing. And if he is corrupt, then what kind of message is he sending to the public at large?
Mr. Rungta, because you've been former BCCI treasurer and because you know the dynamics and how the politics is played within the BCCI so well, is it so difficult for the other associations to rise above their petty politics and opportunism and think about the game of cricket? Why isn't it that why is Srinivasan being allowed to get away with whatever he is doing?
There has been so much of degeneration as far as the politics in cricket is concerned, and it is just I scratch your back and you scratch mine. They are all correlated to obliging each other, and the game has completely been overshadowed by scams one after another. And obviously, because all these commodities, I call them commodities and not individuals anymore, they absolutely hold no conscience, and therefore this pitiable situation has come. In fact, no sooner the scam had broken, I personally felt that the board, Mr. Srinivasan himself should have taken a very moralistic stand by stepping down. Number two, if he had failed, then the board should have collectively taken a decision to ask him to quit.